What up, y'all? It's Mr. Fuzzy Guy. I'm just getting off work, so I figured, fuck it, let's go ahead and shoot Daily Spirits this week. Don Chaos and Beastmaster did a hangout yesterday, and during their discussions, they came up with this week's topic. Snuck in and kind of swooped in and took the topic from me I was going to do this week's, but that's alright, because I got a really good one, and with the holidays coming up, I really want everybody to be able to do this, be involved, because I got a really great one. And I mean, when I say I want everybody involved, I want viewers involved too. So, fuck it, they can have this one, which we're going to stop beating around the bush and get to it. The topic they had, the question they had, they were talking about wrestling, so they turned this week's topic into who is your favorite wrestler. Now, I'm not a big wrestling fan myself, but during my time in New Zealand, me and my brother did watch a little bit of wrestling. See, over there, you know, when you get the basic channels, like the aerial antennas and shit, you get like, what, 12 or 13 channels here? Over in New Zealand, there was only 2 channels you got. Channel 1 and Channel 2. That's literally what they were called, was Channel 1 and Channel 2. And one of the shows they actually did show was Raw and SmackDown. So, just to kind of help pass our time, we actually did watch some wrestling. And when I first got into it, or when I first started watching it, I never was a big wrestling fan. So automatically, the first wrestler I really wanted to see, this was in 2004, one of the first wrestlers I immediately wanted to see and see him in action was, of course, Rey Mysterio, because of Birthday Bitches off of The Wraith, where Shaggy says, "I fly like little Rey Mysterio." That line made me want to actually see Rey Mysterio do some flying and some high action shit. And that little motherfucker, he can fight, dude. He can really get moving and whatnot. So he's one I did like there for a while, but it was only automatically because of ICP's mentioning of him. But other than that, the one I really got into, and even now, even though I don't watch wrestling anymore, the one that I still kind of like to this day, just because boiling down to the whole ICP and theatrics and shit, is The Undertaker. Was always one I did like, how he'd have the lights go fucking dark. Not his fucking biker shit. I seen some of his older matches where he'd actually ride out on a Harley and shit. None of that shit. But when he would actually come out, have the lights go dark and the black light and everything, I always thought that was pretty fucking cool how he did that. And so the other one similar to him, of course, would be Kane, his half-brother, step-brother, whatever relations there were between them. But more so back when Kane wore the mask, which at the time that I watched wrestling, of course, he was not wearing the mask. But Kane also had some pretty good theatrics too. So, Clang. Those were probably, I'd say, the only favorite ones I really had. I watched, like I said, we watched it while we were in New Zealand just to pass time. So during the year 2004 and even into 2005. But then after we came back to the United States in August of 2005, I just lost my interest in it. I had no need to use it as a time killer. So during the times, the least favorite, I'll just go ahead and throw that in there just to fucking make this video worth watching. We're only at 3.5 minutes and I still got a little bit of driving left to do before I get home. But the one I never could fucking stand was JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield or whatever, coming out in the fucking limo with the long horns on the front, wearing the fucking cowboy hat and shit. One moment I will say though that I thought was pretty awesome was when John Cena was going to be fighting him for the title, and he came out and he's like, he comes out and he's got this fucking hat on, and he's all like, "It says it's a 10-gallon hat, but I don't know," and starts pouring like fucking water into it and shit. I thought that was kind of funny, but I never liked JBL. A couple other ones I never cared for. Carlito, Caribbean Cool, whatever. I never cared for him. He was just the thug, John Cena. From the get-go, I knew I wasn't going to like that motherfucker. But Rob Van Dam's a good one. I like Rob Van Dam. Shawn Michaels. Actually, seeing the DX reunion was kind of cool. I think that was actually post 2005. See, I mean, I didn't follow it anymore, but my brother did, so there were times that I'd see shit going on, but I'm not even halfway home yet, and I'm probably going to go ahead and end this video, because at this fucking point, I am just blabbering and shit, so hope you guys have a fucking happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the festivities, the feasts. I know I'm going to. I get that day off as a holiday, so, and then I will probably see you guys Sunday, hopefully, and we'll talk about next week's topic. It actually came from a viewer, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.